Hello, 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 hello. Dun, 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 dun. Normally I would do piano. Gong, 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 gong. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Adam's Family Fun One. I really appreciate it. I only request one thing, that you imagine me playing with a trio or a full band. Hello, Nike Chick. Hello, Jeff Russo. Hello, my name is Ben. Hello, Harvey Schwang. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to start something here. I live stream all the time. I've been playing the guitar. Hello, Luke Snipes. Hello, Caleb. I've been playing the guitar seriously maybe for 10 years. And the piano, I'll do anything that you ask. I'm on a mission here, okay? I don't know how much time. And just imagine me playing with a band, because then you'll imagine what it's like to have it in my head. Oh, Greg, is that awful? Terrible. Wow! So I got a little thing going here, and I have an ocean of self-doubt, and I need, the only cure is to keep playing and keep playing. But when I don't play the ocean of self-doubt, I feel like I sink back down into it. And I'm just trying to describe something in real time in hopes that honesty and, I guess, fragility and vulnerability are a good thing. And I'm playing more guitar this week because I have a gig on Saturday where I'm going to have to play the guitar. So I love the piano and I love the guitar. It drives me nuts that I can only do one at a time. Because I'm in my kitchen here on the second floor apartment. I have an electric piano, but I can't stand playing it. I love playing real pianos. And I think maybe the guitar is just the holdover effect, the dopamine hit, if I don't have my hands on a real piano. Because if I don't have my hands on a real piano, I'm almost like, screw it. So I have an electric one, and I swear I never play it. I look at it and I visualize what I would play on it, but I don't really like the clacking sound and the artificialness of it. So the guitar came along as a way to be able to play music without having to have be played super quietly on a piano or something. Like you can pluck quietly in a basement and not wake people up on the second floor. And that's the routine that I got into, was that like I was very timid and shy about working on music because there was something, I don't know what about it, something alien. Like when you're writing songs in a basement trying not to make people wake up, you don't want to be a nuisance. And that's the crazy thing about my brain, is it's ultra sensitive to being a nuisance. And if it's up to me to decide what that nuisance is, I usually decide that it's positive. Like, I'm definitely annoying somebody. And that's a crazy thought process to exist in my mind. And I think music is a way for me to try to breathe better and not worry so much. So I imagine a drummer that's scream out loud that you never been so alone. It's been a long time, but it feels like a second ago. Does it disappear or fade away over time? I know your day will come further down the line. The world remains the same, but you're changing every day. The world remains the same, but you're on your own. And I know you're scared to run out of time. I know your day will come further down the line. Does it disappear or fade away over time? I know your day will come further down the line. Wow, I never thought of it as ugly. What an interesting observation. You're not alone. This is your day. You're gonna find it another way. Thank you so much. It's okay to have a little darkness. Maybe it is a good thing. Maybe it is okay to be interrupted by something you can ignore if you look away from the screen. Don't watch the comments is what I mean. I know that's pretty wild, but I have compiled. Thank you so, thank you so much. Yes, I can assure you, I can assure you. Sometimes it's okay to let things completely go through your eyes and out the back of your head. Ooh, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Hello, Lynn Baumgartel. Thank you so very much. This is like a therapy session of positive energy. This is like a therapy session. Sometimes it's okay to let things go. Sometimes it's good to look fear in the eyes and say, I'm not afraid anymore of anything. I am the one who has to grow. Yes, I know it's time to grow into a better version of myself. And I put my heart on the shelf. Maybe I will find you in another dream someday. Maybe I'll never find my way. Never find my way. Never ever find my way. Never ever find my way back home. What if I never find my way back home? What if I never find my way back home? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I have one mission and it's not accomplished yet, and that fucking kills me. My mission is to do this professionally for the masses. In my city, in my state, in my country, in my world. And come right out of the gate swinging, if you know what I mean. I want to give you the world. And I want to set you free. Does it disappear or fade away over time? I know your day will come further down the line. I know you're scared to run out of time. day will come further down the line. The world remains the same, but you're changing every day. The world remains the same, but you're on your own. All right, all right. I hope you're having a good night out there. Thank you so much for listening, watching, for however long you can. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on a mission. Why don't you tune in to watch once in a while and see if I've made any progress at all. And for the past 3 months, the jury is out. I don't know if I've made any progress at all. It feels like many days before I'm going to play music, I spend being a complete slug. Unable to think of anything to do, wanting to do anything. And then when music pops into my head, I'm like, all right, I gotta prepare. So I do the dishes, I vacuum. It's kind of crazy. I'm a little crazy. I'm quite aware of that fact. It's just hard to put exact words to the type of crazy that I am. And that's okay. So I'm playing guitar, I've said it a couple times, but partially because I don't have access to a real piano tonight, and also I have a gig on Saturday that I got from playing guitar at a farmer's market. So they don't know me as a piano player, so I have to pretend as a guitar player. But really, there's a piano on the campus, and I want to be like, can I have a group of people come to the piano so I can... The gig is at a school for the treatment of anxiety. And it's a 2-hour gig where I'm playing guitar, and I don't know if anybody will really be listening. I don't know the context. It could be that people are sitting and listening quietly, or it could be that I'm just off in a tent while people eat food and walk around on the fray. And I'm playing music for myself, essentially, knowing that maybe it's pleasant to someone walking around. So, I'll be doing guitar, but I'll be feeling sort of man, if I had a piano, I could capture my energy at the moment. So, there are benefits to having this instrument as a backup, because I can do it somewhat quieter. It's more portable. I helped move a piano recently, and that thing must have been, I don't know, 500 pounds or something. It was wild. Hey, woo. I forgot my little stool. Yes, I try to be happy with what I have. And my line lately is, I'm never grateful enough. So, it's eternally clear that my brain works against me. And that's where the crazy thing comes into play. Is that a crazy person wouldn't necessarily take care of having a free and open mind during the day. It's almost like my brain is the byproduct of ADHD run rampant, possibly, or not labeling it anything, and just having an inability to do anything because I'm so stressed out about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. And where I'm not in my life. What I have in my life, but I don't realize just how lucky I have it. Sure, there's a survival mode component to it. But it is with a belief that just doing something you believe in over and over again can be its own reverberation. If you took all of my live streams from the past 3 months and put them all together, it would be a sign that I love playing, of course. So when I'm playing, a lot of the times I have full permission to let go of all the stressful thoughts. And in fact, it's my duty to embrace the musical space. So it can feel a little bit constricting sometimes when you don't feel like playing, but you're like, fine, I'll just play. But I'll be annoyed the whole time. But I'll be trying to not be annoyed with myself. You're right. Regrets are something that I am shedding. And weirdly enough, I feel like it will always be that sentence. A year or 5 years or 20 years from now. One day at a time is a good way to look at it. It's easy for me to drift back through the recent 6 years, which have been difficult years for my brain. That for as much darkness as my brain can wallow in, because of real or manifested darkness, it knows it will reach out of the waters with a performance and try to make the performance as good as possible and as frequent as possible in order to put your best foot forward in your kitchen, a very low, lo-fi, you can call it. Yes, I agree. Your brain is designed to embrace this very moment. It wants to at least suspend obsessions about the past or the future. And in the vacuum that I have to have, I allow both sides in one memory at a time, and I compare whether my life has been more stress or more calm and contentedness. Sometimes I don't know. I would like to have a more calm and contented life, for sure. Not that my life is chaotic. It's in my head, all of it. So the music is a sign that it so much wants to get out, and I think I'm putting my emotions on display, but for the best possible reason, I think. I agree. Chris. It takes practice to let that stuff go. Enough to worry about today, let alone yesterday or tomorrow. It takes practice to let that stuff go. Enough to worry about today, let alone yesterday or tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right. Those are cool lyrics, isn't that fun? It takes practice to let that stuff go. Enough to worry about yesterday or tomorrow. Right on, my friend. I never saw the end so many times in my mind. How could I ever forget what I needed? What I needed. Tomorrow. And I've seen the future, and we're doing just fine. I know the truth hurts, your choices feel divine. You don't need their mercy, all you need is time. You will be the judge and jury, they're the voices in your mind. You will feel your way through the dark. You will see the light. You will be the spark. I know what love is, 'cause you gave it to me. I know what love is. I don't know how to make you a moderator. Don't make room in your head for dark whispers. Can you make me a moderator? Please don't make room in your heart for dark whispers. I like it. What does that mean, making you the moderator? Standard or managing? I'll do that one. I don't know, does that work? Don't make room in your heart for dark whispers. Don't make room in your heart for the dark whispers. I know I will see you at my show. Will you ever know why I'm waiting for you? Someday you will learn to love yourself, and you won't keep your happiness on the shelf. It's the little things you can do to make life easier. I know it's easier. It's a it's a lonely life. I can't believe all I see with my eyes. Find a way to forgive yourself and let go of the past. This is how we find the road out of hell. Hello out there, thank you for tuning in to the Peter Wayne Burton music session. I'm on guitar tonight. You're right, easier isn't necessarily better. Daily habit of keeping peace in a day at a time. Yeah, I can see that, you're right. Easier, I think, easier to forgive yourself in that context. And I think not necessarily 100%. I think maybe part of my process is like an ongoing forgiveness for like stuff that I'm screwing up in real time, you know. Easier isn't necessarily better. A daily habit of keeping peace in a day at a time. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. No, You have many wise words, you know. So, we all deserve some happiness. Spread it around. Look what I found. I can turn any sentence into a song. It could be a verse or it could be a chorus. Easier isn't necessarily better. Daily habit of keeping peace in a day at a time, in a day at a time. We all deserve some happiness. Spread it around. Yes, we all deserve some happiness. Spread it around. When you see someone without a smile, give them yours. When you see someone without a smile, give them yours. And when it disappears, try to make them smile again real soon. Maybe that's what solitude gets you, is a hunger for social interaction. Now we are both smiling. When you see someone without a smile, give them yours. Now we both are smiling. It makes me smile to make you smile. And isn't that an amazing thing about being a human being? Isn't that the amazing thing, or one of the amazing things about being a human being? So tonight, what I'm thinking about is a performance that I have on this Saturday. Hello, Mr. Rob. I saw the note about the tickets. When is that show? Thank you so much, Chris or Chrissa H. Rents. 7 p.m. when? Chris is a cool name. It's 4 letters. I'm jealous of how efficient your name is. Tonight, I'm not going out into the public tonight. I'm such a hermit these days. All I want to do is the simplest thing. No, I appreciate the offer. I truly do. I can't see other music while I want to make my own. It's an anxiety of mine. It's a personality tick. It's a design flaw. It's a benefit. It's a superpower. It's a weakness. It's a strength. I'm not sure what it is. But that's the God's honest truth, is that I have some hours where I hear you. But there's a draining that I have in my own head without anyone around. It's a combination. My friends went out to an island this weekend, which is like an annual island event off the coast of Maine. And I went last year, and I found my brain just yearning to be like back in my kitchen or at a piano. It was terrible. I was not happy with myself. I was like, brain, bad brain, no good. Stop that broken nonsense. So I think I'm probably an overly sensitive person, and I channel a lot into the music. It feels like I'm expressing it, but it's not the real expression. Like if you're spending a lot of time alone, you're not expressing yourself emotionally. And I think there's a component of all of our brains that's either a 10th or 20th or a 50% component of socializing with people. But I focus on the reverse 50% where I'm like, I crave solitude, but I also don't know when to put the brakes on sometimes. It's kind of a strange combination. And I'm thankful for it because it has driven me and motivated me to play music constantly, more than I've ever done. There you go, I like it. Back to practice one day at a time. Don't let the darkness whisper to you, whisper to you. Back to practice one day at a time. Don't let the darkness whisper to you. Thank you, people can and do drain me. Back to practice one day at a time. Don't let the darkness whisper to you. Set your eyes on what good you bring. Don't think about anything. Set your eyes on what good you'll bring. What good I'll bring. Even if it's getting your teeth brushed, I brush my teeth all the time. It's one of the amazing things about living in modern times. We have so much cool stuff that people for thousands of years never had. Small things add up. Even if it's getting your teeth cleaned! Exclamation point. Small things add up. Don't let the darkness whisper to you, or at least let it think it's being listened to, and then channel it back to you. I will channel it back to you. Channel it back to you. Channel it back to you. I wanna be on the outside, looking in. I know I've made my time a sin if I waste it. No, thank you for making my day better. Now that's how it's done. Smiling face, exclamation point. Thank you for making my life better. Maybe I have not let go of the past. Maybe it haunts me. How long can it last? In circles you dive through the fireflies. In circles you dive through the fireflies. Let it go. Don't let that dark whisper in. No, 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 no. Let it go. Don't let that dark whisper in. I'm sorry to say the answer is always never. I'm sorry to say, but the answer is always never. Yeah. My signature spin. Every time I end, I spin. So if I'm scrolling through the video, I know where I stop to speak and when I start playing. That is how high tech I am. Oh my goodness. So I'm a hermit here in my kitchen playing music. I have a gig this coming Saturday at an anxiety treatment center. Just playing for like a reunion or some kind of graduation or some kind of ceremony. And I don't know if anybody's gonna listen or if I'll get ignored like I've played to a million times, and that's fine. It's just weird to visualize both, like people being into it, also it being me playing to the bees, like in the flowers and the grass that I'm watching sway. Because sometimes if you're just playing for yourself, it can feel very strange because you're always thinking that there might be some receptor to the sound. And if you're playing and the sound is just either not being recorded or just being beamed out into the cold silence of space. So an audience of some kind is something that's supercharging, because I just want to always be on my best behavior and my artistic behavior. I want to think of every moment that I have as something not to be wasted, and I am never grateful enough, but I am working on that, working on a lot of stuff. Survival mode is probably a good word for it, or good words. So I have to remember to sort of keep my songs shorter so my fingers don't fall off. Yes, I remember those stools and I love them too. I find them on occasion. In fact, I sit on the modern version of it that's like a metal one that goes up and down. But I sit on stools all day, and they're not the cool wooden ones, but they are the up-down, like, hydraulic ones. It's kind of wild. But yes, the piano stools. I like the benches personally, probably because if I'm going to shift my weight, I like my butt to have, I don't have to kick the stool over, you know what I mean? Sometimes I like to play at the bottom half of the piano just to change it up a little bit. Sometimes I like to stay right in the middle. So on guitar, I do something similar with the capo, moving that around and a tuning. This one is called Love as Strong as the River is Wide. And I can't take anymore. I see you clearly now, like never before. The rain keeps falling down. I hear you clearly now, it's a beautiful sound. And all this time I've been waiting here for you, but I know you've been waiting too. We saw each other across the great divide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. Oh, oh, oh. You can't believe your eyes, you saw the future. It was only a disguise. And all across the human race, your lies take shape in outer space. And all this time I've been waiting here for you, but I know you've been waiting too. We saw each other across the great divide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. And I can't take anymore. I see you clearly now like never before. The rain keeps falling down. I see you clearly now and I feel you all around. And all this time I've been waiting here for you, but I know you've been waiting too. We saw each other across the great divide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. Our love as strong as the river is wide. That's right, it's a happy song. It's a happy song. I got some happy songs. I got some sad songs. Sometimes I like to have a different accent for no reason whatsoever. I just wonder what it's like to trick people into thinking I'm from a particular region or something like that. I am actually from New England. Mikey, Chick, and Chris. Maybe I should try to sing some songs with an accent, you know. Forgive me if I butcher it. I have no defense for myself whatsoever. My day's going great, and I hope yours is going great too. It's even better now that you're here with me. How was your day going? Ooh, 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 feeling some happiness. Yeah, how is your day going? Question mark. I had a good day! Exclamation point. I had a good day! Exclamation point. Why am I saying out loud the punctuation generally reserved for the written word? I kind of like saying it out loud. It's kind of a weird thing to think about. And maybe people already do it in regular conversations, and I'm way behind. Maybe it's like modern day slang, but I am on the caboose of the modern day train. Don't leave me behind. I know I can learn new things. Wow, what a huge difference in the mood. Loving it. What a difference in the mood. Wow, what a difference. Oh. It's fun. Everything that I do in my performances is 100% not mapped out. Yes, there are parts in the songs that have sequences, but I change up my songs all the time, and I make new songs out of nowhere all the time, and I forget them immediately. And yes, keeping it silly and fun is extremely important. I have found myself to wonder in my live streams if I should allow for a certain amount of emotional vulnerability and duration. And I figure, as long as I'm being myself, I should have no more questions. Nike chick, thank you so much. Thank you, Chris, you got that right. I feel like I'm an analog man, almost like an Egyptian fossil, ready for immediate discovery. I just want to connect with the world and make a little money along the way. I don't know why it's so hard for my mind to make itself up. I don't know why I don't know why why does my brain do what it does? I don't know why I do what I do, but I know it's fun. And I know I need an audience to grow my love of live performance each and every single time. I have seen enough performances by people I find extremely inspirational. Yes, I know I need the drums. That's what I'm working on. The problem is I'm just a little bit of a hermit, and I avoid social situations. If I found a drummer that was just like a human metronome that was incredibly good. Thank you very much, Chris. If I found a drummer that loved, hello Lucas, Pollux, what up? Welcome to the stream. I was just talking about how I think about drums all the time. Drums were technically my first instrument. And I talk about drums constantly. So I think the last 3 months have been about me reminding myself that I want to find a drummer that's just like a born drummer that loves just hi-hat, snare, kick drum, and maybe a couple other little things. But it's so simple, it's so easy, it's not complicated, and it's just you can set up anywhere and do these really cool, really mellow renditions of songs that are sort of representative of what the larger, more electrified version could be in a larger setting. So, and if I can add a drummer, I could add a bassist. But I feel like we would all have to be chill personality-wise already. Like getting to know somebody sucks. Well, sometimes you get to know them and they don't like you or you don't like them. Could be a week, it could be 10 years. So, nice. Your dad plays the drum and his friend plays the drum. I've always wanted to have 2 drummers. Wouldn't it be sick to have drummer on each side and then like the bassist, maybe a square, or 2 drummers next to each other? I don't know. I know, one day at a time. That's what I'm proving, and I'm not. It's not just my word. I'm proving it via my channel. I'm live streaming somewhere in the range of. Some weeks I don't stream much. I guess between 3 and 20 hours a week, and that's proof. Proof. Did you say OF? I always wondered if I could do that. Probably not. I think that would hurt part of my soul, but entertain part of my soul as well. The thing is, I don't really like watching musicians play naked. Some of them get away with their shirt off until a very a specific age. Like the guitarist for Def Leppard, that dude is still rocking no shirt, and he's like 74 or something. It's great. I respect it tremendously. Obviously, that's separate than OnlyFans. But he's got a band that's done pretty well for itself. I love Def Leppard, man. They're so great. Yeah, it's true. Who cares? I agree. I guess it's the unknown. Know what I mean? Well, if I had a bassist and a drummer, it would be like. It could have been you, it should have been me, or anyone in between our little schemes we've had going for the decade or so. Do I like Ozzy Osbourne? Yes, very much so. Oh. Yes. Here's what happened with me. At roughly 12 years old, I went away to a summer camp that was on like a college prep school campus. So I was in a dorm. And for 6 weeks, I was just me and other students in the dorm going to classes. And it was a very quiet time. There was only a couple hundred kids at this because I had to get better at math in order to get into a better school. It didn't work, by the way. But that summer, I had one cassette tape for some reason and a Walkman. And I would listen to Ozzy Osbourne's album, No More Tears, I say probably 3 to 5 times a day for weeks. Because back in that time of my life, there was no internet or no phone. Hello, Freda, FPW, 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 FPW. There you go. Fun to Peter Wayne. Ozzy is a legend. So that album, I fell in love with all of the songs. Most of the songs, I think all of them. They're so good. Yeah. So I feel like it's part of my job to describe what I think about when I think about that time in my life. I just had a Walkman, some things on my desk. At this time, it was particularly bare. I didn't really want anything. I don't remember thinking that, man, I'm so bored, my brain is melting. I would read stuff. I didn't put much on my walls. My roommate, the rest of my floor was Korean exchange students. Right. In this case, yes, discovering a CD, listening it to repeatedly is a tremendously huge part of my entire life, before and after the internet. Yes, exactly. Well, I had a CD player too. I agree, vinyls. I just haven't jumped into the vinyl pool yet. I have this aversion to collecting anything physical. I don't want anything to build up and clutter my already small space that I already feel is cluttered. It's really not that small. It's perfect. I don't know why I complain. It's stupid, I know. Just fell back in your chair. Oh no. Hopefully you did not get injured. That would suck. So yes, Ozzy Osbourne, that album, I liked Black Sabbath, and but that album will always live on in my mind. I can hear all the songs in my head. Yeah. Hopefully you're not severely injured. You don't break a tooth or something. That's right. Remember recording music on the radio with a tape. A year since who passed away? I'm glad you're good. Oh yeah, totally. That last concert was phenomenal and a beautiful inspiration to the world, in my opinion. I felt like it was a beautiful ending to his life. It was a wild life, and I feel like it was a beautiful send-off. He was really sick for his last performance, but all these musicians and artists showed up. Like, he didn't die suddenly or waste away alone. Obviously, he had many years, I think, of feeling pretty terrible and possibly being only in bed. But the final performances are legendary, in my opinion, now. That's right. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Ozzy and his fans. Thank you very much. is locking nut. Locking nut. Interesting. Well, I can only imagine. I'm not grateful enough for the things that I have, for the things that I've been through, for the people I've met, for the sound I've heard, for the words I've heard, the words I've read. I'm not grateful enough for it all. So I sit here on a Sunday night with a brain that sucks at the rest of life, but it wants to focus on doing something like walking in the footsteps of other musicians out there. Yes. I remember they got Tool together. Tool played it during the day and allowed cameras, and I thought it was a wonderful, beautiful thank you note from them that they would put on a really cool show outside of their comfort zone of like a dark arena without their light show. It was just their raw music, and I think it was profoundly memorable. FPW, that's right, Fund Peter Wayne. Let's go here. Like, comment, subscribe. What are you doing? Time is running out. I'm 25% off for the next hour only, and then I go up to 25%. Actually, I go down. I'll go to 10% off, but don't miss the 25% off. Oh my God, that's terrible. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Yo, Betty White. I hope things calm down and people can figure that out. FPW, Fund Peter Wayne. He needs money so his brain can relax and focus on playing music. I know I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's okay. My cousin is cheating on me with my sister, bro, life is messed up. Are there any girls here? I'm just reading the words off the screen. It's a little bit like a tightrope, because someone could write something really concerning and I would fall into a trap. Toxic fam, damn that shit sucks. Cut them both off. Not sure if that's oh na 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 na. I know it's a tightrope act. I'm putting something potentially very bad on the permanent record. What if I say something really stupid, or I sing something off the screen that's really offensive? Will you forgive me? Because it's not intentional at all. Obviously, I will have a filter, and I won't say everything on the screen. If you know what I mean, I won't say everything on the screen. I said no, you're not. Sharing burdens is healing. Share your burdens. You may find them to be temporary. Share your burdens. You might find it so very easy to think about burgers and fries. What kind of milkshake? A chocolate milkshake with all kinds of stuff mixed in, like brownie chunks and maybe Reese's Pieces. Or is it Reese's Pieces? I don't know. I knew it was only a matter of time before somebody took me to heaven and mentioned 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, yeah, 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm in heaven, 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm gonna find my way to heaven. Hello, Doctor Who, again. Cold, yes and yes, exclamation point, exclamation point. Burgers and fries and milkshake, dot, dot, dot. Perfect, exclamation point, exclamation point. No, we lost Peter. I am always listening in. In fact, I'm saying what you just said out loud in as memorable a way as I can put it. No, we lost Peter. You didn't lose me, I was here all along. But I know I can easily drift away. Hey-oh! Gotta practice the guitar this week because I have a gig coming up on Saturday. I am playing at a treatment center for those who suffer with debilitating anxiety. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Pollux. Thank you, Freda. Thank you, Doctor Who. Thank you, Chris. I love you. I just have to say it, okay? You're amazing. Thank you. So, yeah, Saturday. It's like an hour and a half drive. I'll go and set up my little PA and my guitar, and I'll play for 2 hours. And I don't know I'm looking forward to it. I hope the weather's okay. I hope the sound's okay. I hope people like it. Boom. I don't get nervous anymore. I mean, there's a part of me that the reason why I get nervous now with music is because how much I enjoy doing it at the expense of anything else, almost anything else, with the exclusion of spending time with my amazing kids, family, and friends. But music takes up so much of my brain that I think I constantly am reconciling guilt of time spent. You know, I love doing this so much, I should feel guilt about it. And that's total garbage, and I know it. Okay, it's happening. What's the procedure? Stay effing calm. The office. FWP. FPW. FWP. FPW. You're right. Staying calm, man. I don't have a good referee in my brain a lot of the time. I feel like my brain is... Sometime in the 80s, Chicago was celebrating something, either July 4th, I think it was July 4th, I think it was the summer. They set out into the sky something like 50,000 balloons. That's right, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Yes, and the balloons fell all over the city and into surrounding like waterways and stuff. It was a terrible, terrible situation. Anyway, I'm making the comparison that my brain, the metaphor that my brain, each one of those balloons is like a thought. And that's what's going on in my head sometimes. And my brain is trying to wrangle the balloons back in, even though there's a stiff breeze. So that's where I think my brain operates a lot of the time. So when I'm playing music, that part of my brain can be quieter, and other parts of my brain can be a little louder. No shirt, no shoes, no service. We are here, 99 red balloons. Doctor, remember when that was not the rule? Ooh, that's a good song, Freda, I agree. 99 red balloons is a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song. and a half balloon dots. I like the sequel, but 99 sounds so much better. But 98 and a half is always on the table. 98 and a half. Balloon dots, I scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dot, 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 can you hear me? Dot, 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 can you hear me? Dot, 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 can you hear me? Question mark. I see 5, no, I see 4 red balloon emojis. That's not nearly 98 and a half, not even close. Now I want you to spend the next half hour typing out 99 red balloons. 99, your life's gonna be over soon. $98 and a half. How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? A groundhog would hog all the ground he could hog if a grounding could hog ground. How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog around? Grounding would hood all the time. We could if a grounding could hog ground. I scream plus 98. Hee. Hedgehog, hedgehog. It's such a red dog, and I know I like to rhyme some of the time. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper, rubber, baby bubber, buggy bumpers. Rubber, baby, buggy bumpers. It's kind of, I thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much. That's amazing. How many packs of peppers did Peter Piper pick? How many packs of peppers did Peter Piper pick? How many did he pick? Betty Butter bought some butter. Betty Bubber bought some butter. That's probably really good training for trying to have good speech patterns and enunciation. Thank you so much. Betty Butter bought some butter. You gotta keep your face sort of warmed up when you're singing. I saw a video today of David Bowie. He was talking about how he hated singing. I was pretty interested by that. He was like, I hate my voice. I hate singing. If I could pay someone else to do it, I would. But someone has to do it. I loved it. How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Bowie I miss Bowie. Lennon hated his voice too. Now think about that. Some of the biggest of all time hated what we thought they must love. Fuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Fuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy had a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Fuzzy. Diamond Dogs. Fuzzy Wuzzy, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Diamond Dogs. Diamond Dogs. She sells seashells by the shore. She sells seashells by the shore. I did it. I saw Susie sitting on a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, the sits. Peas porridge, hot peas porridge, cold peas, and of 9 days old, something like a pot of ma-da-da-da-da. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, tasty red balloons. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, hourglasses and rainbows, tasty red balloons. I know it's a tightrope, trying not to do a tongue twister while you're playing is a fun thing to do. Peter had a dad, his name was Burton. He always said 67. I don't really know what 67 is. Everybody's saying it all of a sudden. Actually, they've been saying it for a few years now. But if you think something was trendy when you were a kid, imagine growing up in the 80s. My formative years, I spent a lot of time listening to music and doing art or homework or hanging out with friends. When a doctor's a doctor, does the doctor doing the doctoring, doctor as the doctor being doctored, wants to be the doctoring doctor as he wants to doctor. To me, 69 is far funnier, but that's only because I've had it for decades in my life. 6'7", 6'7". Maybe it has less syllables. Hello, Tempe Favreau. Thank you for tuning in to my live stream. Tonight's theme is endurance in the face of unrelenting self-doubt and self-loathing. I have found I have both. They compete in my mind for supremacy. Oliver Shantz, you're new to the stream. Thank you for coming in, and I'm glad you were playing Roblox for an hour. It's a fun game. When I was a kid, video games were thought to rot your brain. Super Mario came out, and all of a sudden, all I wanted to do at my friend's house was watch him play Super Mario on the TV. And so nowadays, we get to see what happens to those kids as they've become middle-aged adults. And many of them are just doing fine. Video games are a wonderful sign that maybe you have a really intense desire to get into a strategy and into an experience, and you want to improve, and you want to go back there over as often as possible. How many cookies could a good cook cook if a good cook could cook cookies? A good cook could cook as much as cookies as a good cook who could cook good cookies. Can you do 5505 of Arctic monkeys or notion of the rare occasion? I don't know any covers. I am so very sorry. I don't know any covers. I am so very sorry. I'm so very sorry. Can I play your favorite song? Bye, 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 please. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hopefully enough for everyone. The cookies. I can't believe you know my songs. Okay, that blows my mind. All right, fine. I have to play it. Just imagine it with a drummer. Imagine it with a cool bassist that's just like... Hey, what's your name? What's your game? Never mind, I don't care. This one's called the Usurper. Hey, what's your deal? How do you feel? Never mind, I don't care. All I am is caught in the middle. And all I see is snow coming down, way down south. Lay your battered body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. Lay your body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. Hey, what's your deal? How do you feel? Never mind, I don't care. Hey, what's your name? I'll play Fireflies next. What's your game? Never mind, I don't care. All I am is caught in the middle. All I see is snow coming down, way down south. Lay your body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. Lay your body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. hey, what's your deal? How do you feel? Never mind, I don't care. Hey, what's your name? What do you sing? Never mind, I don't care. All I am is caught in the middle. Loving you is like snow coming down, way down south. Hello, baloney cheeks. Welcome to my live stream. I said, hey, lay your battered body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. I'm not the one who became the usurper. I'm not the one who became the usurper. I don't remember that woman's name. Who was that lady who used to sing? Is it real or is it memories? Then her pitch but broke the glass, question mark. Who was that lady? I can't remember. I'll have two number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with an extra dip, a name number 7, number 2 number 45s with a cheese and a large soda. I'm not the one. I'm not the one who became the usurper. Lay your body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. Lay your body down. I'm not the one who became the usurper. I remember that vaguely. I remember her from the 70s commercials. I was born in the later 70s, so I grew up in the 80s, and let me tell you, things are much different now, at least to me. I can't get over how things are so awesome. And I can do things like sit in my kitchen and play guitar with a video going that's beamed out to the world. Decimal system. I'm getting hungry too. Gosh darn you. Gosh. I always loved the word gosh. Oh, what are we crazy? If you don't say the other G word, gosh is like a covering. But I think whatever it is, knows the difference. This extra power. I was going to play Fireflies. If I butcher it, forgive me. Sometimes there are times, which might be completely obvious, where I forget what song I'm playing. But I just laughed, I sang out, turning every fumble into something proud. So clap your hands and join the fun. Life's silly song for everyone. But I just laughed and sang out loud, turning every fumble into something proud. So clap your hands and join the fun. Life's a silly song for everyone. Back before the war broke say saucier and San Antone. This is an awesome chat. I completely agree. Thank you for being in my chat. Baloney Cheeks and Chris and Freda and everybody in Pollux. I woke up smiling, ready to play, then spilled my coffee to start the day. I danced with my shadow, tripped on my shoe. The dog looked at me like, what did I do? Are these lyrics from an actual song? And I am butchering the song. Because imagine if you change the song but not the lyrics. A song can be anything you want it to be. The third persona. I like the idea of three personas. It's weird. Yes. What is going on? Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody was getting unruly. I mean, I do have some standards here for my chat. Everybody would have to know that. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what was I doing? Mm-hmm. I think it's weird. I don't know who's governing the comments. I've never seen people time out before. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Sorry, ghost. I don't like that. I don't like comments being moderated like that. I'd rather see offensive stuff than think that all of it is being filtered. Mm-hmm. That's a great song. I love that song. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I try to stay out of it. But Iris is an amazing song. I don't really do covers. I don't do covers on my stream because they get like copyrighted, which is fine, and I understand why they do that. They don't want people making money off of their stuff that isn't paid for. Makes sense. Serious Ghost. he did? I just took him off of that. I think they could probably join again. Let me see. That's messed up. I hate it when people are stupid. I don't like stupid things going on. I like to know that nobody has control. It was a mistake to think I would allow somebody else. I was just looking for her. Damn. I found Caster's thing. I don't know how to unreport it. Darn it. Damn. I didn't try to hide Pollux. Oh my goodness. I don't like what's going on here. I wonder if I should just restart. Gosh darn it. I like Freda and Pollux. I'm gonna figure that out. Well, I gotta stretch my legs anyway. Sitting for 90 minutes, probably not the smartest thing in the world. I think I'm just gonna restart, see if that does it. All right, I will be back in like 15 minutes. I'm just gonna take a break. All right, you guys